So traders, I want to look at interest rates right now. I'm going to be looking at the 10-year interest rates and what the charts are telling me about this 10-year interest rate and what could be happening, what's happening right now, what I believe is happening right now, and what I believe is going to be happening over the next 5-10 years. So you might be very, very surprised what I've got to share with you. Let me get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, let's get straight into it. Make sure you grab that free trading course. I'm giving away free access to the trading course below. So make sure you get that, guys. First thing in the description. Free access. Now, here's the thing that I really want to share with you. Firstly, I'm looking at the sort of the weekly chart. Let's go back to the daily chart here for a minute. And as you can see on the daily charts, people are really, really focusing on this short-term movement. But I have always found by looking at the markets, by having the big view, I can see what the story is telling me. The market is always telling us a story. And the story is, hey, idiot, someone's in control. Buyer's in control. Or, hey, idiot, no one's in control. The reason why I say idiot is because sometimes when I'm trading when no one's in control and the market's just going sideways. It's just like, why do you expect something to happen when you trade in a sideways? Don't ever trade in a sideways movement, right? Trade when there's momentum happening. It's either up or down. Anyway, so it's like alert. But I was actually just doing some analysis and I thought I'd put on the recorder and share with you what I'm seeing. This actually could be a complete game changer and in the markets. Now look at this here. So firstly, we're just getting a little bit of a spike in interest rates, but what is happening through here? Something interesting happening. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Let me share with you, okay? Oh, paddle one. So if I have a look at this market and I squeeze my charts up, why I'm squeezing my charts up? Because I'm looking at major highs and major lows. Remember guys, the market's always telling us some story, and you got it, John. You got it. You can say it. Just I just like right. I sound like Jordan Belfort when you know that scene when he gets the phone and suddenly all those quaaludes, like he takes like 50 of them or something like that, and it just hits him, and then he's like drives home in his sports car and then gets arrested and so on and so forth. Anyway, so. Look what's happening here, okay, guys. So we could be getting ready for a spike in interest rates. Now, when I say spike, I mean like a really big move in interest rates real soon. And here's what I'm looking at. Firstly, I can see that we've actually had a big move down through here, right? And look at this here. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We've got a bit of a sideways movement, and then we actually had another big movement down. You can see sideways, down, strong up. Then we created, look what's happening here, right? We had a strong move down, sideways, strong move up, pullback, high. Look at this here. This is a higher low. Ran up, hit this resistance point again around the 1.7 mark. And now we're actually getting a pullback. Are we about to create another high low? Now, I'm not saying we definitely are right now. I'm the tiger, right? I'm watching and waiting. But the charts are telling us, guys, that we could be getting ready for a spike in interest rates real soon over the next maybe next month or two or couple of months. I'm really watching this here. So let me share with you. Look at this here. So if I go to let me actually go to the big picture on this weekly charts. And firstly, as you can see, since 1980, we've actually spent a lot of time on the down, right? And then as you can see, we really just went sideways. Really not much going on. Really sideways. Not much going on since 2013 through to 2000 and 2000 and sort of 20, right? So as you can see, it's high, low, and a low, and then we broke, as you can see, right? So we had a bit of a pullback, break, and then a flush down. But look what's happening here, right? This could be like an end of trend indicator. Now, sometimes the market does this, okay? Where you have the market comes down, right? It finds support, hits support, and it flushes down, and it does that, and it comes straight back up again. What does that mean? This could be some sort of a last hooray, and then we start to do this again. So if you've been watching my videos for quite some time, this actually happened on silver last year. It happened on a lot of markets last year, which made me a lot of money. But I'm looking at that right now. I'm saying, okay, you know what? We could be, right now, I believe we're in a changing environment We spent the last, since when was I born? 1842. I fought in the war. So anyway, so everything, as you can see, right, we're being in a downward momentum, but I believe we're about to shift. So firstly, based on cycles, right, nothing stays the same. We've been seeing this sort of stuff happening right now, and it's been getting down. And now I believe we're going to start to see this, especially when we're getting the big I word happening right now, the big inflation, right? We're going to start to see this thing happening with the big I word, inflation. Well, this is not going to happen straight away, right? But over the next 10, 20 years, I believe we're going to start to see the interest rates spike. We won't see interest rates this low again for maybe in our lifetime. Where interest rates are right now, we probably won't see it again in our lifetimes. That's how low interest rates are. That's how low the interest rates are right now when it comes to the 10-year. So we can see the 10-year coming down, but look at this here. So we've had a support. All right, so we have this. Look at this here. So we have this major support level, right? So we have this support level here, support. As you can see, it bounced, little bounce up, and a flush down. Look what's happening here. Resistance, pulled back, hit resistance, now having another pullback. So what's that telling me? This whole thing could be what? One last hooray to the downside, little high, low. If we start to get a bit of a push to the upside and we start to break, we could start to get a move back up to 3, possibly move back up to 3. First target, that's that next resistance there. And then once it breaks the 3 mark, we could be heading up to 5. And that actually makes sense, because inflation does continue, right? They're gonna have to need to jack up. The interest rates need to be that high, especially the short-term rates anyway, for that to be dampening on the inflationary asset prices and so on and so forth. So this actually could be a complete game changer for the markets. If this does happen, then that's not going to be good for markets. It's going to take time for that to happen. But as you can see, if I open up the charts here, and I do a little bit of TA for you, right? A little bit of TA. As you can see, this whole resistance level here, and now we're getting a bit of a squeezing up pattern. So if I go back to my daily charts here for a minute, and now we can see, right, there we go, right? So as you can see, we've got to move up, a higher low, and that's that resistance level right there that we've been having a lot of problems at, around that 167, but we're squeezing up now. As you can see, we're having a bit of a squeeze, right? A bit of an ascending triangle pattern squeezing up like that. So this tells me that we got a bit of a pullback here, yes. But if we continue to filter through here, and then we start to get a big spike, like interest rates spike for some reason above sort of the 1.8 level, then that tells me that we're actually about to see quite a big move. And I would say we're probably going to start to see a 2.5 handle pretty quickly once we start to get the spike. So I believe the spike is coming. We may spend the rest of the year just going sideways through here, or maybe the next month or two going sideways, and then a spike into next year. So the interest rates we're seeing right now, we won't see these interest rates again in our lifetime. Now that's probably going to be a good thing, because I believe back in the old day where you could put money into an account and get a really good return on it, like 6%, 8%, sometimes 10%, sometimes more. If you had like $1 million or $10 million or whatever, you had a lot of money. Back in the day, right, you could actually get a really good interest rates. Now it's very, very hard. Well, I believe those days are going to come back again. It just may take some time. But the interest rates here, guys, I believe a spike is coming. And once the spike's coming, then I believe we're about to see a really big move up here. And this here, to me, is a massive final bottoming pattern in interest rates before we start to see these interest rates go up. And we know interest rates are going to start to continue going up, especially with the short term, when it comes to the Fed just trying to combat the inflation that is happening right now and is going to persist because of all the pressure on the demand for what is happening. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new Breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.